All right, class, in this quick video, I'm going to talk about how to properly format the table that we're going to insert in the Village of Apple Park business letter. Here is what I expect that you already have. You should have made it to WD 160, which is this page right here, and you should have a document that looks like this. So you should have Village of Apple Park nice and red up at the top. This should be spanning here with a border that goes all the way from one margin to the other. October 27th, nicely over here at the 4-inch mark. Oh, this might be a different date, but it should be October, maybe November, but it should be formatted just like this. No spacing. You should have selected the no spacing style here and completed these paragraphs, and Fall Festival should be by itself, or it should be the entire set Fall Festival on its line here. And you should enter the table. So you will have gone to the Insert tab, Insert Table, and inserted the correct table. Follow the directions to input the correct data. So you should have something that looks like this. All right, so let's go ahead and get into how we are going to go ahead and finish up formatting this table. This is the slightly tricky part. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to select inside the table here. Make sure that we have a insertion point somewhere inside the table. We're going to go to the Design tab. We're going to select from the Styles gallery, and we're going to find this one right here, Grid Table 6 Colorful Accent number 3. We want to make sure that we're coming all the way down to table 6 on here, not any of the ones above or below, but table 6 is the one that we want to find. Okay, so that is the first thing that we are going to do. Let's go ahead and do our next thing. We're going to make sure our insertion point, again, is still inside of the table. We're going to go to the Layout tab this time. We're going to find the Auto Fit button, and we're going to find Auto Fit Contents. And when we click that, it's going to automatically shrink down the table to fit the content so it's not spreading all over the place. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to select our vertical column times here, and we hover our mouse so you see that little down arrow pointing right there. We're going to select that, and then we're going to scroll down here and see what it says. The next thing that we're going to do, and the next thing that we're going to do is align our text in the center. So in the Layout tab, we're going to find the Alignment tool, and we're going to say Alignment Center at the top. And that is going to align the times vertically. Only the times column should be aligned in the center. Now we want to center the entire table. See how it's sitting all the way over to the left here. So we're going to click on the 4-way button over in the corner here. And that's going to treat this like a piece of text. Then we just click Center or Control E. We'll center our table in the middle of our document. All right, the next thing that we're going to do is insert a new row into our table. And we're going to do that by clicking in one of the top cells here in the top row. And we're going to find the Insert tab the Insert button on the Layout tab. We're going to click Insert above. While these are still highlighted, so while the top 3 cells are still highlighted, we're going to find the Merge button and say Merge Cells to make them into one big cell at the top here. Awesome. So now that we have the one big cell at the top, we're going to give a title to our document, or to our table rather. And we're going to say Vendor Time Table is what it is going to be called. So it should say Vendor Time Table there. Okay, so now that we have that, we need to go ahead and change some things. So first thing we need to do is make sure that these are bold here, all at the top. So this second row needs to be bold. And we need to make sure that all of these, the booth setup and so forth, all of these ones down below are not bold. So we have these top 2 rows are going to be bold, and everything else underneath is not going to be bold. And this way we have a clear idea of what is going on in our table. So this brings us to page WD 70. It's actually the bottom of WD 169. So WD 169, or page 49 out of 64 on the document, is where we're going to begin. Bringing our insertion point to the paragraph symbol right after our table, which is properly formatted now. We're going to begin with to bullet the list items. Actually going to start one more, add more text. is where you're going to begin there. All right, so all you have to do is finish these last 3 pages of the PDF instructions, and then you submit it in Canvas, and you're done. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one.